Chicken and rice soup today. Now we're making a real big pot, like probably gonna take 10 cups of broth. You can cut this recipe in half easily. I probably got 3 celery ribs in there, 1 pound of carrots, 1 large onion, 2 cloves of garlic right here. Now for anything that's going to be a cream-based soup, I like to use a stick of butter to do this. A lot of people may use oil, that's fine too. We'll let our butter melt. And after we get our onions translucent there, we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of pepper. We're going to use a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of parsley, and a teaspoon of thyme. That'll help flavor it up pretty good. Now instead of salt, I guess if you want a better chicken flavor, you could probably use some powdered chicken bouillon, something like that would probably work. And yeah. We've got our butter mostly melted now. We're going to go ahead and throw our vegetables in. Get our garlic off the bottom. A lot of people add garlic a little later. I don't think it matters, but I guess everybody does stuff a little different. We're going to go ahead and let these sweat a little bit. I'll bring you guys back when I go to add the spices and everything else. Our vegetables are looking and smelling great. There ain't nothing beats that smell right there. All right, we're going to add our broth. Now, I normally wouldn't make this much, but my nephew's staying with me, and you know how teenage boys eat. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw in our seasonings. Now normally, since I usually only use 1 cup of rice with 5 cups of broth, but I think this bag here is kind of like 2.5 or something. This is brown rice, it's just what I found in there. You can use any kind. Give that a stir. Now we're going to go ahead and cook our chicken breasts in this, and then when our vegetables get tender, we will pull them out and we'll shred them with a couple forks, or you can use a blender, however you like to do it. Cut it into chunks. And we'll bring it back up to a boil, and I'll bring you guys back. Our chicken's done. We're going to pull it out, let it cool a second, and shred it. Then we're going to add it back. I'd say 2.5 pounds of chicken's a little overkill, but the kids should like it. Our rice is mostly done. We are going to put our chicken back in. We're going to cook it a little longer. Probably about 10 more minutes on that brown rice. Our rice is done. We're going to go ahead and add our pint of heavy cream. I'm gonna give it a taste, but I got a sneaking suspicion it's gonna need a little more pepper. That's good. Perfect. All right, I'll bring you back when we go to sample. Cooled off a little. Give her a go. Turned out really good. I don't think it was cooled off near enough. But that is a home run right there. That is great. I made some toast out of an Italian baguette. But yeah, I recommend this one. That's real good on